Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine.
Hello, my loves, and welcome to the Heal Healer Tarot. Let's go ahead and jump into this reading. What are their true feelings for you? We're going to take a look at your energy, their energy, and what's the energy between you. And then we'll take a quick look at what the overall energy is of this particular reading. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel, where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective conscious one, unique soul at a time. What are the messages for the collective's highest good? What do they need to know about what the person most on their mind? What are their true feelings? The divine feminine's energy. Listen, divine feminine energy is showing up as the high priestess. So this is an energy, it lets me know that there is no talking that's going on right now. You are in this energy of just sit back and watching and observing, but there is no movement and there is also no communication. The energy between you, sacral chakra, a lot of passion. Okay, so this lets me know that this passion energy, this emotional attachment, it's reciprocal. You are emotionally attached, they're emotionally attached. If we get 222 out here, that's going to be deep. That's going to be deep, collective. Because what this 2 energy is also telling me is that there is, you're matching energies here. It's almost like mirroring energy, but it also lets me know that there is a connection here between the two of you. Divine masculine energy, the moon. Yeah, this is letting me know that this is somebody who they have a choice. And this energy is like a choice between the world that they already know and the world of infinite possibilities, right? I'm getting like adjacent paths and doorway energy here. Someone is being asked to step into a higher timeline, a higher vibration. But the thing about this moon energy there are no guarantees. There's no certainties. There's a lot of uncertainty here. Someone doesn't know exactly what it will be like on the other side. That could be leading to a tremendous amount of fear. But one of the things that I'm noticing as this figure here is cloaked in the energy of purple, which lets me know that they're being divinely guided. They could be experiencing some dreams. They could be experiencing their own intuition. You both are showing up in the energy of intuition. One person is using their intuition in one way, the other person is getting their intuition in another way, but both of you are matching vibrational energies with following or being guided by some kind of inner knowing, inner calling, or your intuition here. The overall energy, strength and bonds. This is the Ace of Wands. So there is a desire for a passionate new beginning here. And I feel like this is it's a reciprocal energy. And then you have the energy of the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Well-deserved reward. And this is well-deserved reward after a lot of hard work and effort. So someone here is willing to put in the hard work and willing to put in the effort. Someone here, the 9, okay, thank you. Spirit said the divine masculine. The divine masculine has been putting in a lot of work and a lot of effort. And I'm thinking that they're really putting in a lot of work and effort to get to know themselves better, to really tap into their emotions. This is someone who could have not been as emotional or didn't show their emotions. And now they're being asked to tap into their emotions and lead more from an emotional sacral heart space and not from like their logic or their mind. They're being asked to follow something more of an inner calling here. And this lets me know that there is a passion and new beginning that could await. I like the fact that this passion and new beginning is illuminated here. So this is kind of the energy where you're currently at on your opposing sides. One person is sitting back, they're not speaking, they're not communicating, they're listening to their intuition and being guided. The other person is doing more of a soul search, dark night of the soul, more of a contemplation, but there is a little bit more fear on the side of the divine masculine. The divine feminine is sitting more in a sure or a certain energy here. More at peace, more controlled, more stable. Let's see. What are their true feelings? What is this person's true feelings for the collective? The person most on the collective's mind. What are their true feelings? What are they not sharing, not saying? What are their intentions, next moves? And what is driving this energy? Thank you, Spirit. They have the energy is coming out as the Eight of Wands. So this is someone who, I'm getting this more like being magnetized or drawn. This person's emotions are overflowing. When you look at this waterfall here, it lets me know that this person is drowning or overflowing with emotions, much like moon energy. This also lets me know that this is someone who's kind of like being drawn or magnetized towards you in some way. This Eight of Wands energy is all about some kind of forward movement. So this person might be feeling like compelled to send a message or move forward or take some form of action. This is also an energy that talks about spiritual journey and a spiritual growth with that Sagittarius energy. Their intentions, the Fool. Their intentions is to have a clean slate with you and a brand new beginning. They're also being asked to take a leap of faith and to leave whatever fears that they have behind and just kind of move in the energy of being faithful and fearless. There's something about a need to be fearless and just kind of take that leap of faith. What are their next moves? Ten of Cups. This person could want to move towards you and really communicate their emotions and their feelings towards you. This is someone who is looking at this, could be even dreaming about this, but they have a lot of passion and desire and drive. They also see you as very attractive. They see you as the person that they could spend the rest of their life with. The person that makes them happy, the person that brings them joy, the person that brings them comfort. There's a sense of security, a sense of belonging. There's also that energy of acceptance. This is someone who may want to create and have a family with you. And that's the reason why they have this emotion, an overwhelming sense of emotion and passion for you at this time. What is driving this energy? The Ace of Swords. Some kind of epiphany. Some kind of new realization that they've come to. Some kind of truth. They're learning something about not only themselves, but they're learning something about you. It's almost like they're seeing you in a new light, seeing you in a new vision. Whereas before, they may have been clouded and uncertain about what they were feeling. It could have been related to past fears, maybe old relationships or things that happened to them in the past. And so they were shut off from their emotions. But now that they're more open and their emotions are flowing, now they have this new realization. They're seeing things from a higher perspective. What are they not saying? Look, that they're in love with you, that they want to be in union with you, that they see you as their divine counterpart. I'm getting a tremendous amount of peace and comfort. For some reason, I feel like this person feels you as comfort, as home, as safe and secure. There's a lot of energy of being able to be themselves with you here. But there needs to be some form of communication. Someone needs to open up and talk here. And with this energy, with the energy of the high priestess and the moon, it's like no one's opening up, no one's talking, no one's communicating, but there is shared love between you. I just heard soul tie too. There may be a soul tie that's connecting you two as well. Let's see. What are your messages from Spirit? 9 of Swords. This talks about all of the stress, all of the anxiety, all of the worries, all of the fears. This is a 9 energy. And also this is a 9 energy too. There is a desire to bring forth some more balance here and to heal the situation with the energy of the 9 and the 2 4s. Something in the 1, something's going through a transformation and a change. But balance, someone wants to have a new beginning, something that's brand new, leaving the past behind, and starting off on a clean slate. And I really feel like even though this is your spirit messages from Spirit, I almost feel like this is Spirit telling you that the person that we're picking up this energy on is in a significant amount of stress and anguish. They can't sleep. You know, all they do is constantly think about the situation or the relationship between you two, the separation between you two, the betrayal with the 9 and the Ace of Swords, everything that has taken place. I almost get a sense of wondering if there will ever be forgiveness here, but I can't help but be brought to the energy of the blue indigo type energy, where it's constantly repeating the same thing, that someone needs to communicate, someone needs to talk, someone needs to open up. Someone also needs to release fears, release worries and concerns, take that leap of faith. What is your free will energy and potential outcome? 10 of Pentacles. This 10 of Pentacles will not leave us alone. It just keeps coming out. It keeps coming out. And one of the things that I'm getting that keeps continuously coming out when I think about this 10 of Pentacles energy. This 10 of Pentacles energy is talking about something that is destined long before the energy of the incarnation. It's almost like you guys have this soul contract to meet with each other here on the earth realm and to help each other to elevate and to move into a higher level or a higher frequency. That energy is coming up very significantly. And it's almost like I feel like you know this. This is not a surprise to you. It's like you're fully aware of this soul contract, because what I'm getting from this energy, I'm getting if one of you are a lot more spiritually elevated than the other. But it's that energy with the lightning flash, right? It's the lightning flash of incarnation here, the spark, the descent of power, and how it manifests into the universe or manifests into the kingdom. That Malkuth energy here. And all of the processes and everything that has to take place in order to come into fruition. So whatever is going on here, it's destined. This is nothing that's happening here by happenstance. This is all destined energy. On some timeline, what I'm getting here, because this is a message of love and connection. This is a message of loving connection, loving connection, loving connection. On some timeline, you guys were destined to be together. But you're also destined as soulmates to help each other to evolve and to spiritually grow. To support one another in this incarnation to elevate to your highest good. Let's see. What's the subconscious energy here? This person is heartbroken. They're still carrying a significant amount of sadness. That's their true feelings. What is driving their desire to come towards you is because they can't get over the heartbreak of this separation. They want to resolve it, to heal it, to transform it. Their intentions, the Six of Cups. Yeah, this is past life energy, especially falling up under the Fool. This is someone that you may have lived have come in contact with many lifetimes. You play this dance over and over and over again to help each other to evolve. When I was doing the pre-shuffle, the Wheel of Fortune came out. So you've been through multiple cycles with one another. But how do these cycles usually pan out? Like, it's almost like I feel like you can't get it right. But for some reason with this 9 energy, this particular life cycle, you may be getting at least that much closer to getting it right this time around, because there is this energy of clarity, of truth here. Next moves. Yeah, we got Libra. We got balance here. This is Scorpionic energy, which talks about the deep, deep, deep emotions. There are also hidden emotions. With the Scorpio energy. Their their intention is to bring this back together. Yeah. One of the things, I know I hear it all the time. People say, oh, why does the old person's energy keep coming up? Like, I'm trying to look for new. I don't want to hear about the old person anymore. Like, I hear this all the time in the Tarot Collective, right? Where people are so tired of hearing about the old timeline, the old information. Like, you really want to just see new things. You don't want to continue to go over and over and over with the same message or even think about the same person. But when the energy continues to come up and it comes up over and over again, it is because there's still unfinished business. And that's kind of like what I'm getting with this. There's a significant amount of unfinished business. And with that Scorpionic energy, there's new realizations and new levels of enlightenment. There are endings, but there's also a renewal and a potential for brand new beginnings. And one of the things that I like about this is just not like Page of Pentacles or like Pages. Like, it's a new cycle. More informed, more elevated, but it's a continuation of the old. When you start out with the Fool energy, it's a completely brand new slate. And it's almost like, in order for this to be successful, in order to get to that energy of the 10 of Pentacles, you have to both come in at a brand new slate. You have to release the old sorrow from the old. You have to release the old pain. You have to release any resentments, any emotions, anything that you're carrying forward. You definitely have to release the energy of the ego. You have to completely let go of the past. And that's Scorpionic energy. Scorpionic energy is reminding you to completely let go of the past if you want to even have the thought or the potential of having this new beginning. Because you cannot continue to carry this energy from the past and think that you're going to be able to have a successful new beginning, because it's just not going to work that way. The only way you're going to be able to have a successful new beginning is if you truly allow yourself to leave the past in the past and to start new. It's almost like when couples go into couples therapy or counseling, right? And there's been infidelities or there's been issues in the past. It's like, in order to be able to move forward and to actually bring that union back together, both parties have to agree to release the old, never bring it up again, and to completely start with this brand new slate. One of the things that I'm getting, because today, well, this will be for the 23rd. Happy birthday to the Leos. This will be more of the 23rd energy. When I'm recording this, it's right around about midnight. And we're leaving out of Mercury retrograde, even though we'll still have a little bit of a shadow period. But what this is telling me, that should you choose, right, to use your energy of discernment, your energy of your intuition, should there choose to be some kind of forward movement with this particular situation, there is going to have to be the agreement that this is totally new. It's like starting from the beginning. It's like dating all over, as if though you've never met each other before in the past. And the beautiful thing about it is, with the scorpionic energy, these is ancient roots. This is like complete transformation. But it requires negotiation. It really requires you to both show up in an energy where you're on the same accord. Scorpionic energy talks about cycles of life. And it talks about the energy of the human experience and what we all go through. But for you to truly, truly, truly be able to make this work, is you have to give up some kind of blockage in the mindset, right? It has to be released. And this is Gemini energy. The Eight of Swords, to me, talks about like childhood wounds or issues that kind of clouds one's ability to be able to move forward. It brings up a lot of childhood insecurity or insecurities that were rooted from the childhood, experiences that were learned in the family structure. These are beliefs that are not necessarily your own, but learned behaviors. But these learned behaviors are not serving well. And that's the messages from Spirit. It's like they're not serving you well here on either side. With this moon and the high priestess energy, there's still this stalemate energy here. Okay, let's see what's driving this energy. Look at this cellmate. You cannot make it up. Yeah, nobody wants... Oh, this is Five of Swords energy. There is no winners here. This is an empty victory here. I think this is what this person is realizing. This falls in the energy of realizations. A higher level of understanding, innerstanding. That the only person that is hurting is myself here. There are no winners. There's this empty victories here. If I continue to try to win, or if I continue this fight, it's not serving me well. It's not serving the person that I love well. It's only keeping us at odds. But there is this energy of this need to take accountability with this justice energy here. Somebody has to be the first person to speak up. Take accountability for what it is that they did that brought this situation to a close. If they ever have any hope of having this new beginning. Let's see, what are they not telling you? The Tower, yeah. That their whole world is in shambles without you. I just heard, without you, I don't see any hope. I don't see any future without you. This person, look, sees you in their future. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. The world that I manifest and want to build has you in it. I want to have this collaborative, cooperative, working partnership with you. This also lets me know that this is a contract. It's falling right up under the energy of justice. or right on top of the energy of justice. That this is a contract that is driving this relationship. But someone has to release the fears, release the old limiting mindset and beliefs, release any resentments, any anger, any feelings of opposition. That needs to be healed. The 5 to the Ace of Swords is 6. It needs to be moved towards calmer water. Let's see. What's the spiritual advice? Look at this, Ace of Cups. Spirit is really saying that there's an opportunity here. An opportunity to have it all. The 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. And I'm getting that energy here too. This is someone who's come to the realization that without you, they have nothing. I just heard Whitney Houston. I have nothing without you. And that tears them up. Every single night, every single day, all day. Yeah. And they want to move out of this sorrow and this pain, this stress, this anguish, this nightmare. They see this separation as a nightmare, the tower energy here. But they're also coming to a rude awakening. They're coming to a realization here. They're learning with this sword energy in the process. There's lessons to be learned here as well. So what is your free will? 4 of Pentacles. This is the energy of 14. Temperance energy, restoring the balance, healing, turning lemons into lemonade, rebuilding the stability here. But this lets me know what's driving this energy is the fact that someone can just simply not let this go. Yeah, because all they think about is this Queen of Pentacles. All they think about is you. Look at this. You cannot make it up. And then we have the Lover's energy. You are my divine person. Who's your divine person? The divine feminine. The high priestess. And look, there goes those 8 of Swords. My childhood wounds, the issues that I carry, the things that I have not healed, the things that I'm working on healing. Those are the things that have been holding me back. If this person could tell you anything, that's what they would tell you. That it's these childhood issues. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Look at this. And they realize that they need to gain strength here. They need to gain strength. I'm going to pull 2 different cards. I pulled these out for messages from their shadow. But then Spirit was saying, what would they tell you, the hidden truth? What would they tell you if they could speak, if they were speaking from their higher self? What would they say? So let's go, we'll get to the hidden truth, but let's go ahead and look at their shadow first, because their shadow is driving this. The shadow is their fears, the things that they're hiding, the things that make them feel inadequate, not good enough, not lovable, that they don't deserve a true love. Witchcraft. Someone is hexing their spells and implementing negativity. It's awful funny that it came out on that energy, because yesterday it was talking about something that needed to be cleansed. If you haven't watched the video from yesterday, go ahead and check it out. And then there's this energy of fatality, differences, divorce, breakup, not looking back. Yeah, this person realizes that I really do feel like they're connected to another relationship somewhere, or there's been a long-term connection with another relationship. But I'm feeling like they're in this energy of breaking free from that, but they know they have to shed it completely. It has to not be in the picture at all if they plan on having this brand new beginning with you. Soulmates, the one deep love, spiritual connection, life partner, and look what, it falls right on the soul contract. That's the energy that this person feels. And this is from their shadow self. It's like a realization of this energy. What's driving it? Sneaky. Fake profile, hiding from you behind the scenes, social media. So this is somebody that's spying on you. Why? Because they lack the security and the strength to come forward. They're afraid. Afraid of rejection. Yeah. Let's see. What are they not saying? Triggers. Flashbacks, trauma bonds, inner child wounds. Definitely. Those childhood issues that they continue to carry. And that is what caused the tower. That's what kept them from opening up. That's what's been causing blockages in this relationship, and why they've been showing up in the negative energy that they've been showing up in. Spiritual guidance, toxic, unhealthy, poison, delusional, nasty behavior. This is the energy that they know they have to cleanse and release. They have to heal from that. And I think they've been purposely staying away from you because they know they haven't finished their dark night of the soul. They haven't finished their work. But this is what's on their mind. This is what's driving them. This is what they're feeling because they cannot let you go. It's like not a choice. They don't feel like they can ever let this go. This is how much they feel close or tied to you. Soul tie energy. They cannot let this go. And remember, yesterday we talked about energy never fades, it just transforms. You can transform this energy in alchemy and restore the balance of this relationship, but it takes two people to do so. Moving. Boxed up, environment change, empty shell. And then I tell you, this person feels like an empty shell without you. They feel like they have nothing without this relationship here, without this connection. Surprise, unexpected action, spontaneous, show up, unexpected change. You could have not even been expecting this type of transformation that's going on within them. You probably thought never in a million years would you see this person show up in this way because of the toxic ways in which they showed up in the past. But they showed up in the past in their energy of fear, not in the energy of the vibration of their higher self. And they're trying to work on their higher self energy here, but they still have fears. They still have uncertainty. They still have some shadow work that needs to be done. They still have some healing they need to do. They need to cleanse. They could have a third party or whatever relationship, whatever long-term commitment or whatever they've had in the past that they need to divorce or break up from. They may need to cleanse from that. They could be some kind of spiritual or, I don't know, spell or something, you know. Even if it's manipulation, manipulations are spells. Somebody could be manipulating them in a particular type of way in which they feel as if though they're stuck or they're trapped or they can't break themselves free. I'm just getting like narcissistic abuse, right? Like the whole process of the love bombing and then the demoralization or, the ghosting and all of those things is a form of manipulation to keep someone connected or tied. Yeah, it is a form of witchcraft, spell work. If their higher self could speak, I saved your texts and messages. What else would their higher self say if they could? The hidden truth messages from this person to the collective. I would do it all again. Even though there may have been a very toxic breakup, They want to do it again, and they will do it all again. If only they could be. It's like they just need to be in your energy, with that sacral energy. They're so attracted to your energy. Your energy is so comforting, so supportive, so loving. I wish we could go back. Yeah, this person wishes you could go back, 6 of Cups, and try and do it again. I have too much to lose. That's where the fear is coming up. And it could be shared assets that they have to lose, or something else tangible that they have to lose. It could even be like children being held over them. You know, something like that. What additional message, Spirit? What is the hidden truth? Ooh, you broke my heart. Yeah, I can see that. With this 3 of Cups here. 3 of Swords. That's another fear that they have. Because this separation, this tower, this breakup of this relationship completely broke their heart. You didn't see my tears. Spirit said, look at the bottom of the deck. This person wants you to know that they cried. Look at that. They cried for you. And I'm getting that this is someone that's not quick to emotions. I want you badly. Yeah, they do have an obsession with you. You know. Because this is all they can think about. They're obsessed with trying to have this new beginning to the point where it's stressing them out completely. And it's almost like this isn't something that they want to think about all day, every day, all night. But they can't stop themselves. No matter how much they try, it's like they cannot stop themselves. I want to start over. Yeah. I have nothing. Whitney Houston. I have nothing without you. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm feeling. I miss hearing your voice. Yes, they do. I think I'm going to pull one of these here. We're going to pull some wisdom of the oracle. Can you get us some closing messages for this message, Spirit? Closing messages for the collective. Closing messages. What does the collective need to know? It's almost like, and this is not what I do, right? I'm a personal development, spiritual development healer, and I don't typically read for love, but I've been called to read for love. I think it started with that new moon in Cancer energy. But the point and the reason why I bring that up is because I feel like I'm almost reading the way the energy is coming across as I am reading for the cross watcher. It's almost like the cross watcher is using me as their conduit to share what it is that they're experiencing, what it is that they're going through, what it is that they're feeling to the collective, in hopes that maybe the collective will also meet them in this Ace of Wands energy. And I'm unbiased, right? I'm unbiased. I'm not implying or choosing sides, or I'm just reading the energy. And like I said, Mercury retrograde energy, this is the energy that they're in now. Where we read energy, the energy that the person is sitting in now. But everybody has free will. You have free will to choose to do whatever you want to do, and you can choose to change your mind at any point in time. Nothing is guaranteed, and I think that's why the moon energy is here. The moon energy reminds us that absolutely nothing is guaranteed. Your oracle message. Why? I cannot. The energy of 31. That talks about a separation too. It's like this person is desperate for answers of why they are going through what they're going through, why they're experiencing what they're experiencing. What was the purpose? Motives, driving intentions, the power of knowing the why. There is great power in understanding your motives right now. The oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. Knowing your intention to have this new beginning, to do it all over again because of this past life soul connection. You know what I was just drawn to? His hand over her heart. It's like this person is saying, I will protect your heart this time. I will protect your heart this time. It's like they want you to trust them. Can you trust me? Will you ever be able to trust me again? We don't always know why we are engaged in our relationships in the way we do. Mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this? And why did I say that? And spend some time in introspection, the answer may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are the buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today. Why? That has been what their true feelings is about you, collective. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I'm honored and I am truly grateful. If you haven't already done so, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that like button. Share this video with those that you believe could benefit from the messages. And subscribe. Become a part of the Soul Joiner family, where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective conscious one unique soul at a time. And that unique soul is you. Until our soul paths cross again, soul joiners, I am wishing you love, peace, blessings, happiness, and abundance be unto you. Have a blessed and abundant day. Namaste.
Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine. Folks get down in the sunshine. Sunshine.